Good morning. Good morning. A very attentive crowd, that's great. So can I ask you before we start just to put your phones under control? Otherwise somebody will be shouting the bar tonight. Be a fairly dear shout. Okay, thank you all. Before I start, can I acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land and pay my respects to their elders, both past and present. So good morning. My name is Councillor Bill McArthur. I'm President of the MAV, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the 11th Future of Local Government National Summit, and it truly is a national summit this year. The future of local government is a topic of great interest to most people, and certainly of great interest to people within the sector, as you would expect. Now, it's interesting to note that this year as I said, it's a truly national conference, and we have the President of the Australian Local Government Association, Troy Pickard, who will be presenting to us tomorrow morning, and we also have two of the ALGA Vice Presidents here. So Councillor Greg Bells from the Local Government Association of Queensland, could you stand up please, Greg, so that people know who you are? Greg's here, and also myself as a fellow Vice President of ALGA. So I thought Greg would be wearing his maroon blazer this morning, but he tells me the smile is just good enough, so commiserations to our New South Wales delegates. And I do know that there are a large number of people from interstate, so could you, interstate people, please put up your hands. There we go. So we're truly outnumbered, but welcome to Melbourne, welcome to Victoria, the leading state in the nation. So, you know, now that you're in the mood and you've had a bit of a laugh, can I just ask you to take a minute, and I know most of you probably already have done this, but just introduce yourself to somebody on your table you don't know. I'll give you a minute and then I'll get back into this. Okay. Thank you for that. A couple of late arrivals wondered what on earth was going on when they walked in. But anyway, so it's good that you do get to know each other and make sure that your networking is strong over the next couple of days. I think the networking is one of the main features of an event like this. So I think you would agree that the local government sector is facing a number of major challenges at the moment, and that these issues are not going to be resolved easily. Councils around Australia are being asked to merge, to do more with less, to embrace technology, to engage more with communities, to be more accountable, to undergo more media scrutiny, to go back to basics, to be more responsive, to be more consistent, and so it goes on and on. As the rate of change in society accelerates, so do the growing expectations of local government. We all know we need to collaborate and innovate, and in relation to this, I would have no hesitation in saying that councils are by far the best performers in the public sector. Given the degree of difficulty that councils have, which is far greater than any state or federal department, delivering around 150 community services on a shoestring, This is no mean achievement, but as you will hear over the next 2 days, we may need to get our act together and pursue even higher levels of productivity if we're to face the future with any confidence. Rate capping here in Victoria is shorthand for forming even closer partnerships with our communities and taking them with us on the journey of doing more with less. One of the issues that local government has is finding the time to establish a long-term strategic direction for the sector. But the two words, collaborate and innovate, will undoubtedly play a key role in that future. This summit is a unique event insofar as it is totally focused on the future strategic directions, and I'm sure this is the reason it is so well attended. Given the multitude of challenges we face, the need to share knowledge across the council base is of vital importance. If each council is left to find its own way through the fog, by itself, we'll all be in real trouble and we'll all be moving in different directions, and we can't afford to do that. There's an array of great speakers this year, including a strong focus on community-driven local government and the need to find smart ways to enable the sector to embrace technology. One speaker, John Walker, now CEO at Richmond Valley Council in New South Wales, who was once the CEO of the West Coast Eagles Football Club in one of his many former lives, and he may even have an opinion on the treatment of Mick Malthouse by Carlton this week. I think they should have kept him forever, but I might be a little biased as a Collingwood supporter. The final two speakers are of special interest. Lucinda Hartley, speaking on street activation at the local community level, and finally Peter Kenyon, telling us the inside story of the Perth Council's amalgamation turnaround and what did really happen there. And it'll be interesting to compare Peter's version with Troy's version. So I think you've had enough of me. I hope you have a great couple of days. I'll be coming and going from the conference, but certainly I hope you enjoy yourself. Keep up your networking. It's now my pleasant duty to hand over to your host, John Hennessy, who will provide an overview of the Future of Local Government program up until now and into the future. Thanks, John.